that he needs just to hold that area. In the meantime, the cultist taking back that point. Will he be able to hold this position? I feel like he really needs to win this fight. He's under a lot of pressure to do so, though. The Defiler is going to help to disrupt those shooters, but with tank busters nearby, he's going to have to be very careful, otherwise he's going to be losing a Defiler too. And getting into close combat, I like that. Nice Defiler close combat. There's the Sorcerer as well. This is going to be quite an intense fight here. This is going to be an important fight. Flaming them short range. Berserker's getting in now. Got to do something about those shooters. We're going to see some big shooters in there as well. In fact, he's probably already mixed some in. And flaming them, this ought to be good for LeRagpicker. He's got that Sorcerer in there as well, getting some kills. Man, that Big Merc is proving to be troublesome. Really is holding up all of the close combat while the shooters do the big damage from behind. And lost a lot of Berserkers in that fight. He's really low on his numbers here. This is looking pretty chaotic. In the meantime, oh, nicely done. Santiago's gone behind his back there with some tank busters and cracking out some rockets on those listening posts. And he's got his thermal generator, thermo power generator, thermoplasma, can't remember what you call it, the big generator, up and running now, so he's not too behind on power. So it's got double Defiler against a single war truck. Man, those war trucks are resistant to whatever's shooting them, the battle cannons from the Defilers. I would have thought they'd be killed a bit quicker, but no, they're quite well armored. Maybe they've been upgraded. And a bit of a doom bolt going down on those tank busters. And I'm surprised here that he's decided to leave his Defilers out in the open against those tank busters. He's gonna get shot down before long. Pulling back now, just creeping and crawling away. And this is starting to look genuinely bad for LeRagpicker, I must say. He's got orcs swarming all over his territory. There's been no successful harassment on Santiago's territory at all. There's a nice little chains of torment there, but it's not going to make too much of a difference. Those shooter boys are still going to be able to shoot out. They're not the ones doing the main damage at this point in time. It's the tank busters causing the problems for LeRagpicker. And LeRagpicker just doesn't have a lot of resources to really stay in the game here in terms of just fighting back. And there's one Helltown. That's what we needed to see a couple of minutes ago against the war trucks. It's now dealt the damage to that war truck. We're going to see it taken out the second, as long as the tank busters don't shoot it down, of course. That is going to be the danger right now, and in fact, we're going to see that tank buster being lost if he focuses on it. And here are the knobs. So this is one thing we didn't see a lot of last game, because the Helltalons got in there quickly, took out the boys hut. Now we've got some knobs in action, and those knobs are going to be a real pain to deal with. Chaos really thrives in close combat. Once you're sort of in the thick of it there, the Chaos boys do pretty well. But, oh, losing a Defiler as well, oh my god. But the knobs are going to clean up pretty well in the wake of this mess that we're seeing here. Once all the close combat Chaos troops are locked down with those knobs, it's going to be a matter of the tank busters cleaning up any vehicles in the nearby, and that will allow Santiago to take this game. And that's my prediction. We'll see how things actually pan out shortly. A lot of things going on around the map, guys, so sorry if I'm not covering everything here. I'm doing my best to focus on the main lot of the action. Sorcerer leading some of the Chaos Space Marines into battle. Looking pretty good. A lot of fighting here, and here comes some more of the Raptors. If he can just get them into combat with the shooters, then he'll be fine. But the thing is, the trucks keep picking up the shooters and the tank busters. Good micromanagement in general from Santiago in that respect. And here come the knobs finally, moving in. He's going to upgrade one of those knobs to have a power claw, no doubt, and get stuck into that listening post. It's not going to be too long before he takes it out. The Raptors are moving to intercept, but the Raptors are only going to be next. I mean, the knobs, once they're upgraded, are going to be enough to deal with those Raptors as well. Man, minefield going off and everything, but look at that listening post, look at the health. It's going to be dropping as you see those the knobs focus on it. I'm not really sure whether he's going to go for the Raptors to kill them first or the post, but either way, he's going to be able to survive. He's got enough resources to pour into the reinforcement of it. And he's playing very well here, doing a lot of micromanagement, doing a lot of multitasking in macro here. And LeRagpicker on the back foot. He has managed to somehow stave off those knobs, though. The knobs are going to be back for more, though. Don't count them out. They're just going to go recover their morale, and they'll be back for more. And this shootout, man, how long has this lasted? Just in the back alleys of the Magna Bonum City. And hey, look, a Predator, that could be useful. Just doing some long-range shootouts here. This fight, man, it's gone on for a while, and I suspect it will be going on for some time now. And sadly for LeRagpicker, he's just bogged down in this one area. He can't push forward. In the meantime, there's a strategic objective further up which he needs to take back. It's going to be a while before he can take that. He may have lost the relic at the bottom left by now. I'm not too sure. But and this, although that Predator is going to be good, It's not going to be enough to sort of cover these two areas at once. And look at this. If Santiago's quick, he's going to kill those workers as well, both on low hit points. That's, yeah, just totally killing them very quickly. Only a couple of swipes from this big meaty axis of the knobs and the dun. So how about that? LeRagpicker obviously can't keep all of his forces in one position, and or two positions at once, and if he does split his troops, it's going to be easier for his opponent to win the battles there. So Knobs dealt with that strategic point now. It's only a matter of him bringing like a second Slugger Boy in just to clear up in the wake and decapture it. In the meantime, the Knobs are going to be going straight in for LeRagpicker's base. Brutal stuff. So this is what a decent sort of orc play looks like. In the meantime, yeah. Good luck to you guys decapping that critical point, but it's not going to matter now. And the Knobs are in your base, going for the armory, and Defiler just trying to slow them down, not really making too much of a difference. Boy, man, if Santiago picks this game up, it's going to be 1-1. It's going to bring it to our brutal sort of third game of the season. This has been the best matchup so far, by the way, as I predicted that it would be. I was looking forward to this the most. If we see a 1-1, it's going to be up to a final third game, and hopefully it'll be an epic third game to see who goes through to the semi-finals to play against whoever won out of Shade and Kimura. I believe that was, are we on the same side of the bracket? Yes, we are. So that was Shade that won it, so it'll be the winner of this this next game after this against Shade, but maybe I'm counting LeRagpicker out too early. He's still in it so far. He's trying his best to get back into it. He's got obviously some aspiring champions in there. He's got the Sorcerer, as far as I can see. Yeah, he's got the Sorcerer still alive there. His base is under a lot of threat. He's got a lot of firepower now in the form of those Predators. But is it going to be enough? 2 Predators against all of that? More War Trucks keep coming in. He keeps spamming those War Trucks. They're just constantly being reinforced here. And Tank Busters coming in the wake every time, just loading up, loading out. And that's what's causing the damage in the long run against LeRagpicker's vehicles. He just doesn't have enough cash to match it to keep us keep his troops in the running. Is what I'm trying to say. Man. And invisible tank busters to boot. That's why the sorcerers hang around. But as soon as that sorcerer goes down, it's going to have nothing to actually detect the tank busters. Unfortunately, the only other way to do it is with a Chaos Lord, and he's long since lost the Chaos Lord. Raptor's going for that thermal, that bigger generator now, and that could be useful if they can take it down. But I feel like it's too late. Too much power has already been harvested, and Santiago has plenty of power to play around with. He's got plenty in the bank. And it's got plenty on the field already, and that's important. And look at that! Look at that Predator! Look at how quickly that Predator's going down. Really low on health just there. And as soon as it takes a couple more hits, it's going to be gone. Does he have the resources to repair it? Nope, too late. Bam! Straight down. And Orcs pushing ever further into territory. This big crater that they're fighting over now, the Orcs have well and truly taken that. They're moving further in. They're just going to be moving into the enemy base now, and that's going to be it. So really just waiting for the word in from LeRagpicker. Oh, knobs have been broken somehow. It's from that pelting damage from that Defiler there. But it won't be long before the knobs recover their morale and start duking it out in close combat once more. And boy, this has been a non-stop action game, but I feel like the action's been a bit too one-sided, unfortunately. We've seen some good games out of these guys, and we've seen some close games. And unfortunately, this one has gone against LeRagpicker, as I keep saying. Big Mech back in the action. He's been well upgraded too, mind you. And the noose is getting tighter around LeRagpicker's neck here. Just forces closing in constantly. Still hasn't lost the Sorcerer. The Sorcerer has done well staying on his toes, teleporting around here and there. Just got that that pair of vehicles, I should say. One Predator and one Defiler trying to follow up. Falling back now right into the middle of the base. And is this going to be it? There's another Chains of Torment going down. Trying desperately to focus on those tank busters and nail them, just to allow his vehicles to survive and possibly push back the Orc tide. Only a couple of vehicles left, and I can't see him building anything from the machine pit at this point. And we've reached the outskirts of the base itself. Orcs just everywhere. All other points have been taken. LeRagpicker definitely very low on points at this stage. He's even got a Big Mech at his door knocking on his listening post. So he's going to be very low on resources. He's trying to build something else from his machine pit there. Isn't it gonna matter? Is it gonna matter? Man, those knobs have just been... They've been brave, but not brave. They've lost their morale, but they still have been fighting it on anyway. Mainly just as a meat shield, I suppose. Just taking the brunt of the damage because they're just so damn tough. It's the main purpose that is happening right there. Man. Epic fight so far. Just been a brutal non-stop fight for the last 10 minutes even. It's just been it's been hectic. And there's the GG from LeRagpicker. And I've got to say, guys, that there looks to be another couple of minutes worth of play on the video. I already have checked the result from these two players, and I know that LeRagpicker does lose this game, and he has typed the GG there, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching, guys. I think we'll wrap it up there. Thanks very much for watching. We'll bring you the exciting finale, Game 3, shortly, on whichever map LeRagpicker decides to go with. Thanks for watching, guys.